Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. The Twins have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Reynaldo Lopez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Reynaldo Lopez has really quietly burst onto the scene. Good control, good fastball too, low to mid-90s fastball. His off-speed pitches are also in play. Not afraid to throw the breaking ball at any count. A pitcher, not necessarily a throw.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down.
First pitch, 110.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Here's a pop-up now. Abreu in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Max Kepler has in store. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is
Tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Count still at 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
The first baseman, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Miguel Sano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded to first. Fielded by Abreu. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. It's the Twins 0. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Kenta Maeda will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Maeda is sitting on 49 career pitching victories coming into this one, so potentially looking for number 50 here. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Count even at 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had a big year last year, over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. Kepler is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. So here's Jose Abreu. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Popped him up. Garver waits on it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that misses 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Chopped to third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He's in year one of a new 3-year deal. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Luis Robert. As he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Garver. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Mitch Garver, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Mitch Garver.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit high and deep to right center. Eaton on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Set to get his day started, Alex Kirilloff. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Out in front of it, strike one. Now a ball hit hard toward first. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Andrelton Simmons is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Second baseman.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
2-1 to count. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Adam Eaton digging in next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1-1.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Adam Engel. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. 1-0 the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Engel leads off first with one away. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw won't get him.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Luis Robert. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 good guys. leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Ball one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
The first baseman, number 22.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Max Kepler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is lifted out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's Donaldson. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1.
That's down into left center for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Byron Buxton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
0-2.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Mitch Garver is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Anderson brings it in. And he is in there. Ready for another chance. Alex Kirilloff. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And there's a base hit on the line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Grounded up the first baseline. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Garver over to his right. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Now here's the pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kepler looks up. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Adam Engel.
The left fielder, Adam.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Chop towards first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through. Digging in once again, Luis Arias. Hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ball 2 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Anderson picks it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Slow grounder to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Home half of the 5th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Madrigal is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
This is skied into short left center. Simmons onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yoan Moncada is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. 5 innings complete, all tied 3. Dylan Cease takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 84.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Josh Donaldson. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now. Cease stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now in the box, Jose Abreu. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, Luis Robert. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Leury Garcia. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Heading after it is Kepler. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. From the stretch.
Ball. The count is 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here now the 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. Striding into the box, Alex Kirilloff. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. One gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And a ball, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Robert is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains tied. Jay Happ will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 33.
Last half of the 7th here, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Now the 1-0. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Adam Engel. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike to count. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Second baseman, Nick.
So striding in, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Good guys held in check here. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side, and there's his first base hit in this one.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Still tied 3-3. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Tim Anderson.
comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Garver is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Yoan Moncada. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kirilloff is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jose Abreu. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the wind, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The next 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Jay Spry will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. At the plate, Mitch Garver. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Jorge Polanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. Fry is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. Taylor Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Brent Rooker is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
This change for the Twins. Now playing left field. Number 50, Brent.
He's set. Here it comes. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Into the box, Leury Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Eloy Jimenez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Fouled away. Rogers offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Buxton is there, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ball 1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The White Sox down to their last strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. 5-3 the final.
Earned the 3-game